Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a fantastic day in the markets. Obviously, a nice relief day for anybody that was in shorts or looking too short. You finally got your pullback after what? Working on 9 straight green days here on the tech side. On ES, we had what? 8. So yeah, one less day. 8 on ES, 9 on NQ. Finally got a red candle in here. Question is, does this turn into a daily order block, or is this a reversal sign? Pretty wild that we got so close to 470. Today's high was up at 453. And so we got very, very close. So now we have like kind of relative equal highs, not really relative, but I mean they're very, very close. You seen it today, like on ES, we kind of actually, it was on NQ. You see, like we almost took these lows here with this low. We went all the way back up, and then you see we still came back down and took the lunch lows from yesterday. So it's kind of what I'm thinking here. Still, like there's no way we just don't go take these highs up here. But obviously, pullbacks can happen, and that seems to be what is going on here. Um, so overnight, what I'm watching. NQ right here. I w- First things first, I want to see how we close with this daily FEG. I want to see if we close inside of it or do we close outside of it. If we close inside of it, I think we're still bullish here. And then this might possibly turn into like a daily order block, or tomorrow we just go up and take 470, but we do not have to. But maybe we get some kind of like, oh, this daily FEG holds. This turns into a daily order block. We close tomorrow up here. So this turns into an order block. We come back down, retest it, and then maybe next week we go back up and take 470. That's a possibility. Okay. Um, Another possibility is this inverses, and then we go back down, and then we fill this daily FEG as well. I mean, we could come down to 15, 130, 140 area, and fill this daily and then go higher. But I do think we eventually come back up and take that 470. We just came too close to it today. We did have a nice long today. You see, our long was to take out, yesterday's high. You see today, we took out yesterday's low and today and yesterday's high. As we know, those are always very, very strong liquidity points. But so yeah, that's what I'm watching. If we inverse here, I think it's possible we come back down to 15,140, tap into this daily FEG here. Um, and then, but one thing that I am watching, yeah, there's a daily FEG here, but there's a fat 4 hour sitting here that we're like respecting quite nicely. It's a nice little wick so far that we're tapping into. ES, a little different story. ES is tapping into this daily. You see it did barely tapped in. It's now wicking out of it. And then if you look at the 4 hour, there's a nice 4 hour here as well. So overnight, uh, I want to see if these 4 hours hold. If these 4 hours hold, I'm not convinced that we're going, straight down and then it's like, okay, how far down are we going? I want to see this broke. If this breaks, I think it's clear that we're going here on ES. We have perfect equal lows here on the 4 hour chart here. They're sitting down here at 43.25, 75, and then if you notice, we have those equal lows plus we have a 4 hour FEG sitting down here. And then if you kind of draw this, you have your order block here, up here, and then this 4 hour would be back into your discount area, where you could maybe look for a longs. We take the equal lows, rebalance this 4 hour, and then maybe go back up. That's also a possibility. So what this all comes down to is what happens with this 4 hour and this 4 hour tonight. I mean, it's been the case the last 3 days. You guys know, like last night I said, watch this 4 hour. As long as we held this 4 hour, we expected to take uh, Wednesday's high today at 417. You see, that's exactly what we did. ES, same case. So you see, so last night and this morning we held this 4 hour just so we could go back up, take today's high, take that liquidity, and now we've come back down and now we have rebalanced this 4 hour. So did we come back down in here? Just go back up here. We will have to see. But I do think this is an ITL. So in ICT terms, this is an intermediate term low. So like since since this since these lows rebalance this 4 hour, if we are technically in a buy model up to 470, this low should not get taken out. If this low gets taken out, we're then the buy model is no more, and then we can look probably for further downside, probably back down to that 1550 uh, 4 hour FVG that we were looking at down here. So that's kind of what I'm looking at going into tomorrow. Today, kind of sloppy. Obviously more of a downtrend type day. I'm trying to think what else I want to show you guys. But yeah, if we wake up tomorrow and this 4 hour is holding, and then we are starting to inverse. Oh, we've closed back over this hourly FEG here. Okay, well we know we should at least go back up to this hourly. And then we're watching. Okay, if we inverse this hourly out of this 4 hour that we're in down here, you know, and we look at it this way. Okay, look at this. Could this be this? If we inverse this, we know we're going up to this hourly FEG at 15,341. And then we know we have 50% retracement here. We would need to inverse this hourly again to at 15,381 to then confirm that, oh, okay, as long as we inverse this, we should keep pushing up to today's high, 454, and then up to 470. However, it could just be a 50% retracement. We break this just to go back into a premium, above the point 0.5 fib, reject, and then go back lower. So that's also a possibility. So really, what I'm trying to say is tomorrow it just comes down to these 4 hours and these 1 hour FEGs. There is no um, there is no TGIF setup tomorrow. There is no like expansion here on the weekly kink on the weekly candle. If we closed up here today or closed like up here and we took out 470, then absolutely we would be in a TGIF setups where we could look for a 20 to 30% retracement tomorrow. But obviously, you see, we are well below that 20-30% retracement, and we aren't expanding anymore. One thing else that I am noticing here, if you look at this, this is a weekly order block here. This is, and so is this. If you look at this, this is also kind of telling here. Just something I literally just noticed. You have the 50% or the CE of this weekly order block. You see that's right where we rejected today. So, I mean, it's not it's set in stone that tomorrow we go to 470. Like we could come back tomorrow. Like tomorrow we could just chop around. And then we want to see if we put in a weekly FVG here, maybe we come down here, fill in this weekly FVG, and then go back up to our target up here at 470. I mean, there's a lot of there's a lot of things that could happen. So that's why it's just best right now. Wait. We have 18 hours until tomorrow's open. We'll have 18 more hourly candles to digest. Between pre-market, Asia, and London sessions, that should give us a general idea of what to expect going into tomorrow. But yeah, big things tomorrow. Let's see if we form a weekly fair value gap here. As long as we do not close below 946 here on NQ. And then remember, we are watching this for a potential inverse weekly as well. Like I said, if we close back above this tomorrow, and then we inverse this weekly, I think we're going up for a lot more highs. To give a little love to ES, obviously the 4 hour here, going to the daily chart. Like I said, same thing as NQ. The the daily FEG, the 4 hour here. Weekly chart still back in this weekly FEG where it has rejected one, two, three. This would be the fourth time that it rejects this weekly FEG. So we'll see if it's possible ES can put in a weekly FEG tomorrow, and then we will go from there. But yeah, ES same as NQ as I stated before. Just watch the 4 hour here, right here. If this gets broken, I'm looking for a push down to, I guess that's NQ. On ES, look, just watch the 4 hour. If this gets broken, right here, expect a push down to these 43.25 equal lows, and then we will look for longs out of this 4 hour here after we sweep equal lows and tap into this 4 hour FEG that is below the zero point 0.5 fib. So with that, hope you guys have a fantastic evening, and we will see you tomorrow.